Happy Sunday. Birds are chirping. Let me see your sparkly dress. Ooh, girl. Pink and sparkly. Here's what I'm wearing. It's a nice day for a light sweater. Oh, he's already started, I hear him. They're singing. Church is over. We're going out to dinner after church, so we're going to Blue Bay. Hello, girlies.
I fed them today.
Here, hold this up.
Okay.
You already fed them? Okay, here's some water. I want you girls to drink some water. Get off your nest. Drink some water. And you too. Get over here, drink some water. Have some water, girls.
Aw, she's drinking water. Look how cute she is. Drink some water, girls. Aw, they're listening. You have to go over there and get all those eggs. Aw, good girls. You're so sweet. You can fastly pat them on the sides, okay? Mom, is it okay if she sits on those eggs? Let her sit on them, okay? Don't worry. She wants to sit on the egg. Will you come get them?
in a minute. Gotta go see the girls and feed them. You guys gonna fight over it? Yes, can I help you? What? Come up. Come up. God bless you. Aberdeen, what are you doing in there? Alright, girls, we gotta get you more hay.
Right, guys. Number 2. Number 3. Dropped it again.
Ah, biscuits. Don't get close. I don't want them jumping out. Hey guys, so I am going to be making lasagna for Sunday dinner. I got a couple eggs here. Let me wash them real quick. Should have done this already. I don't have any washed eggs in my fridge. I gotta wash some up. Also, remind me I need to take my iron out. Okay guys, so I got a couple fresh eggs here. I needed to wash them up. I need to get some. I have a bucket over here full I need to wash up. I've got cartons full of unwashed that, you know, I just like to wash some up and keep them in the fridge so that way I don't have to wash any when it's time to make something. Okay. So I've made this lasagna time and time again on my channel, so I just thought I'd film it since it's what we're having for Sunday dinner. So I usually do 2 eggs. We do cottage cheese or ricotta cheese. Tonight it is cottage cheese. So I just use a full container. This is what is this? 24 ounce cottage cheese. Now I have a couple cheeses. I have this Fiesta blend that I want to use up. So I think I'm going to go ahead and add this. Yeah. Maybe I'll just add this to the top. Well, I'll just add a little bit and then we'll add to the top. And then I bought some Parmesan and Italian style for this dish. Hey boo, you know I got cheese, don't you? She said yes. I heard cheese was involved. Piece of cheese. Okay, so I'm going to put like half of this Parmesan in here. And then I'm going to add some Italian style, which is just, it's got provolone, smoked mozzarella, not smoked provolone, Parmesan, Romano, Fontina, and some other one here. Can't read it. It's got writing over it. Looks like it says, I have no idea. Anyway, probably could read it on the back, right? But it's just the Italian style. We're gonna add like more cheese, more better. Okay, so get that all mixed up. And now, this is the casserole dish right here that I'm going to be making it in. And I browned my hamburger meat. I did add onion this time to my hamburger meat. Sometimes I had onion and green pepper. Sometimes I add mushrooms, but today it was just onion. So I'm adding my spaghetti sauce, which I just use the Ragu traditional. I prefer traditional sauces. I mean, it doesn't matter if it's Ragu, Prego, whatever. Sometimes we've got like the garden vegetable one, or just mixing the sauce with my meat. My meat is cooked. I really want to totally ran out of room. I don't know where it stopped, but as I was saying, this is my casserole dish I will be making it in. I like to use ragu pizza sauce, or actually I like to use a traditional pizza sauce, but I have bought like different kinds and flavors before, but I just prefer it with a traditional one. It doesn't matter if it's Prego, ragu, whatever. So I usually just start with a layer of sauce. And I use oven-ready lasagna, so I don't have to cook it first. Did I just get that on my shirt? Thought I did. Okay, now I'm going to do another sauce. I think I might just do, I don't know, it just depends. I do it different every single time. It's never the same, ever. As long as we're in layers, that's all we care about. So sometimes I do yeah, we'll do half of this right here. Then we'll do one more. Try to do one more layer. Okay. I wonder if I have any mushrooms. I would like mushrooms. Got black olives. Tomato sauce. Yes, we don't have any mushrooms. Okay, so that we got that. We're going to do another one of these. I'm just going to do it. Just going to go for it. I probably should have done this, the cottage cheese underneath. I kind of want to now. I wonder if I can. This is what we're going to do. Because really, in the end, it don't matter. It's all in layers anyway, right? We are going to put some down here. Now we're going to cover that guy up. It will be fine, guys. Just kind of smooth that over. Hey, how are you?
I'm feeling alright.
Do you need iron too? Is your iron on?
I dozed for a little bit, but it's like I didn't sleep. But I don't know. I didn't feel like this until we got back to it. Like I just feel so relaxed.
Well, it is the day of rest.
I feel like I'm not getting nothing done. I ain't done nothing.
Fiesta. Italian.
Nothing. Well, all I've done is eat sweet stuff all day.
Well, maybe you're on a crash.
Maybe what?
Maybe you're crashing. I'm really sad about CJ Snare.
Yeah, I hate that.
I'll never see him live ever
to see
again.
him last year, but
I never get to see him ever again. I wonder if that guy's gonna take over singing for him.
I don't know.
Okay guys, it's time to make dessert. We're just going to have some fudge brownies. So I needed 2 eggs. What? Fudge brownies.
Oh, you're too kind.
Am I too kind?
You're too kind.
Oh,
You're too kind, good woman.
I'd be really not unkind. I mean, I would really be unkind if I left these shells in here. Good thing I washed my eggs. Can't get it. Can't get it. This always happens to me when I'm filming. Cheapers creepers. La 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 la. 2/3 vegetable oil and a cup of water. Did I say 2/3? Journey, sing me a song.
No.
Oh, I wanted to hear a good song. Tablespoon water. Little bit of white chocolate. I totally forgot to clean my glasses. But I've got some, they're not horrible. I need new glasses. Anyway, guys, hi. So dinner was delicious. I hear a cat. So, I had placed an order on Amazon. I got, I think it was 6 breakaway colors with reflective on them. Let me just see. I don't want to tell you guys wrong. Like, I paid blah 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 for that. I believe it was like 6 something. Delivered today. And they got little bells on them. Yeah, so it was a 6 reflective cat color with bell, 6 with nylon mixed colors, breakaway collar. We tested them. It was $5.94. It was like $6 and some change when I got tax added on. But yeah, so it's like we pretty much paid like $1 a collar, and they're nice. They're actually really like a nylon-y, you know. So we had bought, Sterling wanted collars for June and Aberdeen, so they're the ones that go outside. So she wanted collars for them. And so we bought them at the Dollar Tree, and they just did not last. Like Winnie's was just shredded, and then later Aberdeen's became like shredded. So we'll see how these ones last. And then girls end up putting them on Boo and Winnie as well. I honestly didn't think they would wear them because they're just, you know, they've never wore collars. So all the cats have collars. So now, but it was funny because Aberdeen's has the bell on it, and hers, June's had a bell on it as well, but hers did not last. Like after a day she was gone, and her bell was like, you know, we don't know where her bell went after that. So now every time I hear a bell, the little bell, I think it's Aberdeen. But now you keep hearing bells all over the house. Like, anyway, I was just gonna open up a few of these packages. I have, I think, 2 shirts I have to make. Let's see. Dinner was bomb.com, so everybody enjoyed it. And I opened up a can, I opened up a jar of my bread and butter relish, pickles, whatever you want to call it. It has cucumbers, zucchini, squash, peppers, like yellow, orange, green peppers, and onions, and some garlic in it. So she's not liking the color. It's Winnie. She's kind of walking. She's like trying to get at it. What's wrong, Winner? Winner, chicken dinner. She's chewing on the bell. Hello. Come here. You come here, I'll take it off you. Whatever. So I had to order off from Etsy. I needed some more vinyl. She's like cleaning herself, like trying to clean her. But I needed some white vinyl. And yeah, this is exactly pretty much what I wanted in order from Glitterbug Fairy. So Glitterbug Fairy was out of white, and so I use it on like unicorns and stuff. And it's so cute that they use a piece of like saran wrap just to, yeah. And then while I was at it, they had gold as well, and so I went ahead and ordered gold. I don't like specifically need it right now, but I will eventually. So I got that, and that Easy Blank order. I placed my order and then realized that I never ordered a certain shirt that I needed, so I had to place another order. So while I was placing that order, I was like, well, I'm just gonna kind of stock up. So I just ordered that however many extras. And then this next. I always like to see what people get in the mail and what they order, and I mean, even if it's not for business, like just in general. I don't know. So I went to Joann's hoping to buy some Tender Touch. It said they had one in stock. They did not. There was none. And so, let's see. I'll tell you what I got. I don't know how much this. So it was $5. So I went ahead and bought the, what is this called? The Easy something. EK130 Easy Knit Fusible Knit Interfacing. So this is what my friend Mandy told me about that she was using for Tender Touch, you know, as a stitch cover. So if you have a shirt that you have embroidered out, for those people that are following me, hi, welcome, that do not do embroidery, so when you embroider out a shirt, you want something to cover up the stitches, just so it's not rough. Like, I do mainly kids stuff, so it's not like rough on their skin, and so you need something, and this is just like a stitch cover. So normally I buy the stuff on a roll that is called Tender Touch. So, and then you just press this over the stitches on the inside, so that way it's like smooth and the stitches won't bother the kids. So this is my last roll, so I had to pick up some extra, and hopefully they'll get some back in stock. So I got that, and then fabric. I just took a little breeze through the fabrics, and I was like, ooh, I know I need some more of this one, which is kind of scaly. I don't know if you can tell, it's blue scales. And then I got this yellow and green. I just bought a half a yard of the yellow and the green, and then 1 yard of the blue scales. It's a mess, you guys. And for those that are new to my channel, welcome to my channel. And I do embroidery. I do have an Etsy shop. There'll be a link. There's always a link down below, or it's called Tulle.time. So if you go on Etsy, it is Tulle time, Time. But yeah, so this down here, so we're downstairs in my basement, and in the basement I'll show it to you guys when it's less messy. Right now it looks like a tornado because Journey was down here and she set up a fort, and she brought all her stuff down here, and then now I think she's taken a majority of it back up, but it's still a wreck. So if you walk down our stairs, there is an open room, and it has a TV, it has my Juki, it has the Racoma out there, and a table I was going to use for a cutting table, but really it's just been storage. And then there's 2 bedrooms side by side. The one next to us is Evan's bedroom, my youngest son, but he is, so I have 4 children, he's number 2. My oldest son, Nathan, has moved out, and he has a child, my grandson Thomas, and then we have Evan. He is still here. He went to college. got a degree, didn't really, after he was done, he decided that's not the career path like he really wants to be in, which is in computers. He doesn't want to be stuck behind a desk doing computer stuff. And I could see that with him because he's more of a nature kind of guy, like outdoors, and you know. Anyway, yeah, so his room is next door, and then this used to be Nathan's bedroom, and so when Nathan moved out, all my stuff was out there in that room. So when he moved out, I moved everything in here because I like the fact that I can close the door and there's no cats in here. Like, I don't like the cats. They come in here occasionally, but I don't technically let the cats in here. Normally they stay at the door like Winnie is right now. Anyway, so yeah, so this messiness behind me is where I work, continually working. If you do this type of work, you know, and you do it as your job, and you have to put out orders every day, and you have to work every day, it stays a mess. If it was a like craft room where I could just come down and piddle and work on stuff and have, you know, fun, you know, creating stuff and making stuff, then it probably wouldn't be a disaster. But there's always constantly stuff coming in, going out. There's, you know, I'm buying new fabric. I'm, you know, so yeah, I just want to put that out there. Because, yeah, in case anybody wonders, but I did get this other package. I needed needles desperately, so I used the 65.9 ballpoint needles on my machine, and I've been out, and I've been using my 7511. Is that what it is? And I mean, the 69, what did I say, 65.9, yeah, those are the best needles for me and my machine. And so I ordered them, so the Oregon and 65.9 ballpoint needles. I bought it off All Stitch, so that's why I order. I know a lot of people use candle thread, and I've never tried it, and I'm afraid to try it in my Melco. I think it would do really good on my Ricoma. So I have 2 embroidery, actually I have 3 embroidery. This broken one here you see here, I just can't afford to fix it. Like, it would probably cost over $1,000 for me to fix this machine, and I just don't have that extra income. Back when my business was booming and, you know, it was doing good, and I was, you know, making over $1,000 a week, I would have had the funds to, you know, I could have put a little bit back each week to fix it, but I don't have the money to fix it. And I keep thinking, oh, if I fix it, maybe I can sell it, you know, because honestly, but if I did fix it, I'd probably use it. Yeah, because I love that machine. But anyway, I got camel, or a light brown pink. I just bought thread because I knew I would be needing it soon, and I mainly needed the needle. So we got the pink that I always use. If you want to know like numbers and stuff, I can tell you in the comments. I'll just tell you when so 1548 is kind of like a bubblegum pink that I use on everything, and I don't know what color this is. I'm a little low on this. 1597, 1885. I'm gonna leave this one on there and this one on there. I don't think I can read it through it. 1801 for white, and 1834 for the lavender. So I don't need these ones just yet, but I knew I was getting low. The pink I will need pretty soon. Tan I will need pretty soon. Yeah. Anyway, so that's everything I got the thread, the needles, the embroidery vinyl, the fabric, the shirts. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna put on a little YouTube. I know Scott Moxie, so I think I mentioned him. I know I mentioned him a few times, but he just went to Vegas, so he's gonna be posting his Vegas video soon. So I'm going to watch that and work on a couple shirts and then call it a night. I'm feeling, so if you don't know, I mentioned a couple days ago that this week I've been this past week, I was feeling, oh, he posted this video 49 minutes ago, driving to Las Vegas. So, this past week hasn't been a good week for me. I have been very drained, very tired, just unmotivated, quite honestly. I wanted, in my brain, wanted to make sourdough and do, you know, do more than what I did do. And it's just, tired. Just extremely tired. And it wasn't until, what, 2-3 nights ago that I realized my iron is low. Now honestly, you can't know for sure unless you go and get a blood test if your iron is low. But I have had low iron a few times. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 3 times in the past couple years. So I was put on a medication for my eczema, and it was called the name, just, why does this happen to me, you guys? I'm old age, old brain farts. I want to say it starts with an O, but does this, no. Anyway, the medication, I can see it upstairs. It is an immune suppressant, and so they usually give it to people who have like kidney transplants or, you know, some kind of a transplant, so their body doesn't reject the organ. And so they give it to people who have an autoimmune disorder like I do, which my eczema is an autoimmune disorder. Okay, my camera cut off and I don't remember where it cut off, but anyway, so it's called cyclosporin. So I was put on cyclosporin. The other, what is it? Let me see what the other name for it is. It's an immune suppressive agent, treat organ rejection post-transplant, treatment of organ rejection in kidney, liver, and heart transplant, rheumatoid arthritis. Anyway, I don't remember what the other name. It has another name. Neoral. That was it. I couldn't think of it. Yes. So it's called Neoral. Anyway. So they put me on cyclosporin for my eczema, and it helped because back when they first put me on it, my fingers pretty much was like raw hamburger meat, and it wasn't just affecting my fingertips at that time, it was like everything. So anyway, I was put on that, and over time, you know, that is not good for you to be on it for a long time. And I was on it for, I know, over a year. And my iron levels is one thing they had to keep an eye on, as well as my, they had to do blood tests. But during that time, you know, my iron levels have went down a lot, and they had to put me on some iron pills. And so, and I think that happened twice while I was on the cyclosporin. I had to be put on iron twice. And so, during, like, the first time they told me my iron was low, like, I didn't know. Other than them doing a blood test and telling me, I had no signs or symptoms, or even, you know, I didn't know. And then the second time when they told me, I was like, you know, I had headaches. I just felt really tired. And so, yeah, I was put on it. And then I got off it. I took myself off it myself. I just didn't feel like it was safe to be on it. And so I just kind of stopped taking it. And I've been managing my eczema with just some, you know, the cream that they give me, which is a steroid cream. And so, but anyway, then, I think it was last spring, maybe it was in summer, I don't remember, but I had like these marks where my ring was, and I would clean them off, and I was like, what in the world? And they kept showing up, and I had saw stuff on TikTok. It would be like, if you can take your ring and go like this, and there's a line or on your skin, you're probably low on iron. And we did that. I could do that. I could draw on myself with just my ring, and it would leave this like dark, like, you know. Anyway, so that, you know, honestly, that was a true way. And then when I went to the doctor, they were like, how are you even here? Like, your iron levels are like so low. Like, I have no idea how you're even like here right now, how you are even functioning. And so, and at that time I had headaches. I was dizzy, and that's when I was like, I think my iron's low. I need to go to the doctor. Got it checked. And so, you know, I still have some of the iron pills that I was on. And so this past week, I felt like something was off, but I didn't like put two and two together. I wasn't like, it was my iron. I was just like, you know, I just feel really tired. Something's just not off. And I thought, you know, time of the month, you know what, you know. So, and then it wasn't until one night I was working down here, and I got really dizzy, and I was like, I am so dizzy right now. And I'm like, Pam, your iron is low. And I'm like, yes, that would make sense. Saying my iron's low, and you know, everything I was feeling, and I'm like, yeah. So now I've been on iron, I think 3 days. I do feel a little bit better, but not like, I'm not there yet. It's just like this afternoon I was really tired. Like, I could go to bed right now and probably be out in like 10 seconds. But I'm gonna make these shirts. I'm gonna watch Scott, and
thanks for watching. Hey, tomorrow. Bye, guys.